What is happening, BMX fam? Today, guys and gals, I am coming back at you with another Back to Basics series. Today we're going to learn how to do the steamroller. The steamroller will probably be the first or one of the first front wheel balancing tricks that you will learn. You can do them one-footed, double-footed, one-handed, no-handed. Really, the possibilities are endless, but you do need to learn this trick if you want to ride front wheel in the future, as it is a big foundation to flatland and a really important trick to learn in order for you to learn how to balance on your bike. First off, figure out your footing. Make sure you know which foot you want to keep on the peg and which foot will be free to balance with. A good rule of thumb is if you know which direction you spin, if you go to the right or clockwise, it will be your left foot on the front peg and your right foot will be free to balance. If you're going to the left anti-clockwise, it'll be your right foot on the peg and your left foot free to balance. Same with your hands on the seat. If you're going clockwise, it'll be your right hand on the seat, left hand on the grip. If you're going anti-clockwise, it'll be the opposite. So figure it out, experiment, make sure you get it right. It is really important that you get it right. So take some time and practice both sides. See which side feels better to you. Everyone is different. But for a regular steamroller, it'll always be the hand opposite from the foot that's on the peg that goes on the seat. So yeah, find your comfortable position, make sure you get it right, and then just walk into this trick. It's very important that you lean your upper body over the bars. Your center of gravity will be over the front axle, so it's important you keep most of your weight shifted over that front wheel. And then just start kicking yourself off and try to find that sweet spot, that balance point. Just tap your foot and slowly swing your leg, try to find your balance. Of course, when you first start, go in a straight line, but I'm trying to stay in front of the camera lens, so yeah, just keep tapping your foot down as much as it takes, take as long as it takes, get it right, get your balance point. When you first get into flatland, it might take a bit longer to start developing those new balance points and that muscle memory. However, with enough time and practice, anything can be done. So just believe in yourself, get out there and get it done. It is also very normal to be a little hunched over with your upper back in the steamroller. That's normal. If you do end up getting back pain, just try to maybe higher your seat up a little so you don't have to lean over as much to get into the same balance point, or get a longer frame. I would place the steamroller on the same difficulty line as the rocket manual, for which I've done a how to last week. If you haven't already, check it out. It's also a very basic trick, so if you're just getting to flatland, it's also another great foundation to flatland that you should go over and get. What does help while balancing the steamroller is putting a little downward pressure on your grip on the hand that's on the bars in order to counterbalance you pulling up on the seat. You will need to pull up on the seat a little bit, by the way, in order to get the back wheel up. When first going, you might find that it's hard to keep the back wheel up. That means you're leaning too far forward. Try to lean back slightly, still keeping your upper body over the bars, and use your leg to balance. So the very basic, easiest way to ride into the steamroller will be through a half lash. It's kind of like a whiplash, except only halfway. And in reality, it's not even halfway, it's maybe a quarter of the way before you catch the seat and bring it back the rest of the way around in front of you. So what you'll want to do is stand with the same foot on the front peg and put the other foot, the balancing leg, on the back peg. Roll in a straight line. Shift your weight back slightly, then shift it forward, slightly pushing on the bars, pushing forward in order to get the back wheel up. Give the back wheel a good kick so it starts swinging around. Don't try to kick around super fast to begin with. You'll find it difficult to keep your balance while the frame goes around super fast. If you do it slower and learn how to do it more controlled, you'll learn how to do it easier and better for the long term. So again, like I said, and I will show this in the POV clips, you will need to kick the frame and let it swing around. And when it gets to around 45 degrees out from you, that's when you'll bring the hand off the grip and bring it to the back of the seat. It's important that you grab the back of the seat, not the front of the seat, as the back of the seat will allow you for different combos in the future. But yeah, 45 degree swing, So kick the frame, let it swing, grab, and bring it the rest of the way in front of you. And just use your leg balance, do whatever you want from it. To ride out, you will either throw the seat back towards you, make sure you keep that downward pressure on the grip, and bring your free leg out, ready to catch that peg or pedal. So give it a good throw to the side and land. Another way is through a smoothie. I have a how-to for the smoothie also, I'll put it down in the description. I could also really use a smoothie right now. But anyways, back to the how-to. So yeah, for a smoothie, you just want to drop the back wheel down to the floor, put your hand back on the grip, keep going forward, let the frame swing around. I'm not sure if you've seen that. So yeah, drop the back wheel down, let the frame swing around to the side, put your back foot on the peg or pedal, and that's it. If you are going slow, you can also go forward, put your foot on, and fork glide. And then ride out of a fork glide, like you would usually. So the backward steamroller is another way to practice the balance point before learning how to ride in. You can learn it straight away if you can do the fork glide, which you probably already can if you're trying to steamroller. It's a very similar balance point, however it will feel a little different because you're going backwards instead of forwards. So go into a fork glide, get some speed, kick the front wheel a few times, put the same hand as you would for a forwards one on the seat, and pull on the seat while shifting your weight back slightly. If you do end up pulling too hard or shifting your weight too much, you can just land on your feet like bailing from a rocket manual. But yeah, grab the seat and balance. And again, fork glide. Get some speed and balance. Learn it in a straight line first and then try to do it in a circle or spinning. And to land, just drop the seat and ride out a fork glide like you usually would. So in order to spin the steamroller, you'll want to start going in a circle. To go in a circle, instead of keeping your frame straight in front of the front wheel in line with the tire, you want to bring it to the outside of the direction you want to spin in. So if you're going clockwise, you want to put the frame to the left and vice versa, and put a little bit of downward pressure on your grip hand in order to lean the front wheel towards the direction that you want to spin. So you want to counterbalance the front wheel and the frame with each other. Start by going in a broad circle, go wide, and slowly work your way into going into a tighter circle. When you feel like you're ready to spin and you want to go into a really tight circle, bring your arms fairly close to each other and lean the bike quite a bit. The more you lean it, the tighter you'll spin. And you'll notice the bike will want to start going into like a tight spin on its own. What you can do to aid that is bring your knee up into your chest, bring all your momentum in, and that's when you'll start to notice that the bike will start spinning. What you can also do is put your leg back and back in order to build speed and keep pumping. And for the proper spinning steamroller that you see all your favorite riders do, you don't see them doing it like this. Well, most of them. Sometimes they might do this if they're going to a different combo or different trick, or they want to bar flip or whatever. The possibilities in Flatland are endless. But you'll notice that most riders do their spinning steamrollers like this. They do them switch-handed. So if you're going clockwise, left hand on the seat and right hand on the grip. And that's an easier spinning position and one that you can link many more tricks into. And I do recommend that you learn both cross-handed and switch-handed. It just opens a lot more options to what you can learn down the line, but it works the same way. You can walk into it, so just start tapping your foot off, find the balance point, and when you're ready, bring your knee up, spin. So same thing, you can start in a broad circle in that position and start working your way into a tighter circle. When you feel the bike going into a tight carve, bring your knee in, and that's where all your momentum will compress and you'll start spinning like crazy. It is a really fun trick, so if you want to get into the spinning style, this is one that you definitely have to learn. You can also learn how to ride into it from a fork glide. Just grab your seat while going backwards in a slight circle, swing your leg around in a wide circle like you would for a back wheel turbine, and lift the back wheel, lift the seat with your arm. It will take some time to learn this variation, but once you get it, it's like that. You can also learn how to go from cross-handed into switch-handed, which again will open so many more possibilities as to what you can do and mix with this trick. I do have more in-depth how-tos on the spinning steamroller and on turbines on my channel, so I will put the links down in the description. Check them out if that's something you want to learn maybe now or in the near future. And that is it, guys. That is the steamroller. So I hope I could help you if you've been wanting to learn this trick. I hope you could grab some helpful tips, and yeah, just get out there and get it done, learn it. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your attention, and I hope you have an amazing week ahead. Keep killing it, I know you are, and I'll see you next week. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and peace.